Hello, happy Monday, everybody. I just wanted to come on live tonight here on Facebook because I just wanted to tell you about something. You know that I've been posting about my core divorce that I started. I've been posting about my workouts, and I just finished 21 Day Fix, and then I started core divorce this weekend, and yesterday, my core divorce workout was so intense that my whole body, by the time church was over, I felt it in my shoulders, my arms, my core, my legs. I felt it all over, which was awesome because I love that kind of burn. It wasn't a bad pain, that was a good pain. But when I was doing that workout yesterday that had more variations of push-ups that I knew existed and lots of great cardio, I became so overwhelmed when it was done because I did it. I did it. I didn't do the modifier. I did it. And I just could not believe that I, Veronica, had the physical capability to kick butt in core divorce. I couldn't believe it. And so I told Tim yesterday when we were going to church about it, and I actually got a little teary-eyed because I can't believe you just have no idea how far I've come unless you knew me all the way back to high school. So back in high school, I'm that girl who did anything she could to avoid gym class. I hated exercise. I hated it with a passion. I would walk the track. I would walk the softball field. Anything to avoid playing sports, to do any kind of physical activity. I hated it. And then with vegetables, I would wait until my mother left the room and I would hide my vegetables under the trash in the trash can because I couldn't leave the table until I ate my vegetables. And Aunt Lucille, I see that you're watching this, so don't tell on me, all right? And so it is just so amazing to me. I get so overwhelmed at thinking about how far I have come in my life that I went from a wimp, prissy girl, and I'm still pretty prissy, but that hated to work out, hated any kind of physical activity, to conquering core divorce. It's just amazing. So I go back over my journey and I think, you know about T25 if you watch my other videos, that I borrowed T25 from my friend Tiffany during right after my leg was broken and I was dealing with recovery and how it hurt every day to do T25. It hurt every day, but I did it, and I did the modifier. I could never do the full thing, but I went by the calendar. I did the workouts exactly like it said. Every day of the week that it said to do it, I did it. If something happened one day and I couldn't do it, then I did that workout, and the next day is the next day. I did not skip anything. I got them all in. I committed to myself that I was going to get healthy. And so then while I was doing 1025, what I didn't tell you before is I got a broken rib. And it wasn't diagnosed. It started in October. It didn't get diagnosed until April. So for 6 months, I still worked out in pain, now rib pain, because they thought I had pleurisy and wanted to give me steroids, and I refused to take them because I didn't want to gain weight. And so then after 2 weeks of trying to go easy, I agreed to take 1 round of steroids, and the pain didn't go away. So I didn't go back to the doctor because I was not going to take any more prednisone because I was not going to gain any weight. So I did not want the prednisone. So I just tried to take it easy. I did even more modified T25 at the time. So I had a broken leg I've overcome. I was a wimp in high school. Broken leg I overcame, worked through the pain doing T25, got a broken rib while I was doing T25, 6 months to diagnose it. Finally, it was healed because I figured out what it was. Then I got ordered PiYo, which was strengthening and toning because I got into my goal weight and I wanted to strengthen and tone, and I did that. And then Country Heat came out, and I love some line dancing. I love it. So I wanted that Country Heat. I got it. And I did the Country Heat, which is mainly cardio. And then from September was when I got Country Heat in September. So I think November, December, I did I was just kind of like a hodgepodge of things. I was doing some Country Heat. I was doing some PiYo. I was doing some T25. I really wanted Core de Force, and I really wanted 21 Day Fix, and I really wanted Size, but I had to order those still because we didn't have the All Access Pass yet, and that was like $180. So I was waiting for my husband to agree for me to spend that money, and then they announced that for $99, I could have every Beachbody workout there was for a year. So I got that. I upgraded my Beachbody On Demand to the $100 for the year, all access. So I was so excited, and I like went through like a little kid in a candy store, except it's a big girl in a workout store. And I decided I mapped my plan. So I did 21 Day Fix, and I followed it just like I did T25. I followed every day what that calendar said to do. I did it. And my birth mother died during that, and I still worked out. There were like 3 days in that 21 days that I missed, which made it really a 25 days. But then I added an extra workout in because I wasn't ready for it to end. But anyway, so I committed to pushing play even when my life was very, very going through a big tragedy. Because you know what? Life happens. It is going to happen. You can never wait for the right time. Life happens. You have to work through and commit to your goals. And so with the 21 Day Fix, my upper body was getting really defined. My legs are getting really defined, but I have had 3 C-sections and have lost over 100 pounds. So my core is still my problem spot. So I decided to try Core de Fix because the whole thing revolves around your core. I mean, it's a MMA fighting, which is awesome because I can channel my inner Catwoman, if anybody knows that inside joke there. And hi, honey. And then, but every move works your core. And so my friend Amy, and I messaged about it because she did it. She just did 3 rounds of Core de Force, and she is also a mama who was having trouble with that same area, and she looks awesome. So I committed to doing Core de Force. So I'm so excited because I didn't have to go buy anything new. I just got to go on and pick what my next one is, and I get to up the ante. Every time I complete a workout, I can do it again. I can downgrade to something else. I can push my body to new levels. So I'm so excited that I got to push my body to levels I didn't even know was possible. And because I had the all access and because I did it in progression. So I tell you this to tell you that I'm here to give you hope. If you are having some kind of pain in your life, if there's financial reason why you're not committing to yourself, whatever the reason is, you're not committing to yourself, your time, whatever it is. Or if you're like me, where you were that girl that didn't like to work out and didn't like to eat her vegetables, and now I love my vegetables. And if I didn't like them, I could still drink my Shakeology, which I do drink my Shakeology every day, but it's full of 70 superfoods. So anyway, I am here to give you hope that if I can do this, you can do it too. You can. And there are just a few things that you have to do. I'm going to tell you. One of them is you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You do. Because let me tell you, it was not comfortable to do these hard workouts for the first time. It was not comfortable. It wasn't comfortable doing that Core de Force yesterday, but that's a good kind of discomfort. That's a great kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. That pain I had after church was a good pain because that means my body is getting stronger because of the work that I'm doing. And so you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to make your health a priority because let me tell you something, no one else is going to make your health a priority. You're going to make your health a priority. You have to do it. And I know I'm guilty of working multiple jobs. People work all the time. You think that your employer can't do without you. Let me ask you a question. When you drop dead from some obesity-related condition, who's going to do your job? Because you know what? They're going to replace you. You can take 30 minutes a day to do your workout. 30 minutes a day is all it takes. So that's not an excuse. You've got to make yourself a priority. You got to make your health a priority. Do it for your family. You don't want your kids. What kind of role model are you to your kids if you're overweight and not making your health a priority? They have to learn good behavior, good healthy behaviors, and they do it from you. They do it from you that's caught and not taught. Another thing you have to do is you have to take action. No excuses, none. If you want it bad enough, you're going to do it. I know, because I didn't want it bad enough for a lot of years, and I was really, really overweight. And I just talked about it. I wanted it, but I didn't do it. And you have to take action. No excuses. When you want something bad enough, only results will be acceptable to you, not excuses. And then the last thing is you have to work towards your goals every single day. No one is going to do the work for you. You have to do the work. You have to get up every morning determined that you are worth it, and you are worthy of being healthy. You have to get up every morning and decide that you're going to push play or go to the gym or whatever your workout is. Hi, Jackie. Whatever your workout is, you're going to do it every day, and you're going to eat right. You're going to resist the things that are going to put pounds on your body or that are going to be unhealthy for you. Sugar causes inflammation. Why would you eat it if you have an autoimmune disorder? Why would you eat it if you have trouble with swelling in your body? Don't eat sugar. It's just I know it's easier said than done, but you know, what you eat is what you crave. Once you cut it, you'll stop craving it. It's going to be hard for a few days. Yeah, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy to change your life. It wasn't easy to go from a size 22 to a size 0. It wasn't easy, but I did it. And you can too. You can, and I know you can. Because if I can, the girl who didn't want to work out ever, you can. And that's what I have to say. You have a good, great Monday evening. Go watch The Bachelor or whatever it is you're watching. And yeah, that's it. Just want to give you hope. You can do it too. Bye.